I've been wanting to make this video for a while, but I haven't gotten around to it because super nervous to talk about this at all. But it's been long enough now that I think I can safely talk about this. But I got visited by Homeland Security a while back. Got arrested by the local PD and got talked to by Homeland Security immediately. And what I did to warrant this was essentially nothing. And that's what I'm here to talk about. So, long story short, somebody owed me a lot of money, decent amount, right? And I had been letting it go, and asking them about it, and then finally I got fed up, and I admit that this is not the right way to go about things, but I sent them some vaguely threatening text messages. But the thing is, like, me and this person would talk like that pretty regularly to one another, so I didn't really think anything of it. Um, I did end up getting my money back, by the way, but that's neither here nor there. Um, Essentially, I sent them some vaguely threatening text messages, and somebody contacted the police. I don't even think it was the person I was talking to. It's probably a family member or a friend or somebody. I don't know. But long story short, I had sent them those messages. A week or two had gone by. I wasn't thinking anything of it. And mind you, this is the crazy part, that how I got visited by them literally would have been impossible without them tracking my phone or something like that. Let me explain this to you. So, and now keep in mind, all I did was send a couple text messages. I have a couple things on my record, but nothing crazy, just misdemeanor stuff. Never bought a weapon, never owned a weapon, never done anything to warrant this type of reaction at all. Um, I had just moved to a new place, and I hadn't. Nobody knew I had moved there. I hadn't changed my ID. I barely talked to anybody, so nobody knew my new address. Um, and the day that I got arrested at Walmart. I had left my place on my bike in the morning and rode 5 minutes up the road to the local Walmart, and cops jumped out, plainclothes cops jumped out of unmarked cars and arrested me in public in front of the Walmart. It was like a huge response. There was like 10 officers there, and I obviously cooperated and was like, what's going on? And they said it's about sending these text messages, and fully cooperated, fully talked to them, even though I shouldn't have. Should have just got a lawyer, but I was like, listen, man, this is way overblown, out of proportion. And listen, when I tell you, they were trying to throw the book at me completely. Like, I'm talking felony extortion, terroristic threats, all of this stuff. And it ended up getting thrown out, completely dismissed. Obviously, I'm out, I'm a free man. But remember, this whole thing that started this off was me sending a couple text messages. And now all of a sudden I'm in extreme danger to the country. Like, enacting federal homeland security over sending a couple texts like that seems insane to me. And anyway, sorry, I'm kind of bouncing all over the place, but when the cops arrested me at the Walmart, they told me that this is the funny part. They told me that SWAT was moments away from kicking in my front door. And then here I come bouncing out, hopping on my bike, and they're like, fuck. And so they followed me to the Walmart and arrested me there. But I'm like, SWAT was going to kick in my door at this new place that I just moved to. I just moved my stuff to in like 3 days prior. They had to have tracked my phone or looked at my something, because I literally didn't have any record of me moving to this place yet. It had just happened. So over me sending a couple threatening text messages, they tracked my phone, followed me to Walmart, arrested me in public, tried to pin me with felony extortion and all this stuff over sending a couple text messages. This is absolutely ridiculous. And I don't think people understand how bad our justice system currently is, because the entire thing was just ridiculous. Like, here I am being told that I'm a danger to society over sending a couple text messages, and then I get released from jail. Like, not even a week later, they put an ankle monitor on me and let me go. So what is it? Am I a danger to society, or am I allowed to be in public? The whole thing didn't make any sense. And when it finally got to like the last court date, the judge even said themselves, like, this is ridiculous. The DA was like, we don't even have a case. The person isn't pressing charges against them. This whole thing shouldn't have even been a thing. So I don't know. That's pretty much it. I'm trying to remember if I skipped over anything. I don't think so. But yeah, I just am making this video as kind of a PSA. Obviously, don't send threatening text messages, but if this is the state of things, we basically already live in a fascist surveillance state. Like, if they can enact Homeland Security on you over sending a couple vaguely threatening text messages, they could do it to anybody at any time. It's just something to think about. So, yeah, that's it.